Hello everyone, Samurai Rabbit here for GameWatcher. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Escapists The Walking Dead from Team 17. Clearly a game for both of you who aren't fed up with zombies in video games, the Escapists The Walking Dead attempts to blend the jailbreaking antics of the Escapists with the zombie apocalypse of the well-known comics and TV show. You play as heroic cop Rick Grimes and must craft, fight and puzzle solve your way across iconic Walking Dead locations, which are charmingly brought to unlife with adorable pixel art. Each location presents you with a specific goal, which may be to find fuel for a generator or to clear the zombies out of the barn on Herschel's farm. It's a far cry from the sandbox nature of the original, in which, for those of you who do not know, tasked you with escaping from prison, but how you did that was entirely up to you. You are presented with a series of linear objectives and normally have a single clear solution. It's all a bit disappointing. The routine system makes a return and has been amended. You must be present for head counts, meal times and fulfill your job quotas, or the walker threat level will increase. If the threat level gets too high, the undead will breach the perimeter and attack you and your fellow survivors. In the Escapists, deviating from your routine would result in being searched or beaten by prison guards. Here, being late for lunch can result in zombies tearing apart your friends. Wait, what? The routine system feels rather ham-fisted and isn't as well realised as it could be. Having morale of your survivors drop and them becoming less effective would make a lot more sense than being an hour late for toast, resulting in Glenn having his legs ripped off. In the shelter there will be exercise machines and books to help Rick increase his strength, speed and intelligence. This will enable you to take more hits, run faster and craft more items respectively. It is a vital part of progression in this game and you'll need all of these stats to be quite high, which makes the fact that they are reset for each level all the more irritating. You'll have to spend time reading and doing the treadmill exercise minigame again each level. You'll also lose all of the armour, equipment and weapons you've crafted, so word of advice, don't plan ahead for future battles as you'll be wasting your time. Combat itself is a little clunky and is a legacy from the previous game that discourages confrontation, and generally speaking speed is key in the Escapists The Walking Dead. If you can move at a decent pace you can easily outrun and double back on zombies so that they don't pose too much of a threat. You can also create distractions with items like radios to handle larger hordes of enemies. Crafting is king in the Escapists The Walking Dead. There are dozens of items in the game, and many of which can be combined into useful items such as makeshift weapons and armour, or useful tools such as pickaxes, shovels and wire cutters. The sheer volume of items you can scavenge from corpses, desks and holdalls etc. makes experimenting with crafting a fun and rewarding experience. You can find recipes out in the game world, but working things out on your own is a delight and can tip the balance in your favour. The major problem with this is that the random placement of items and the reliance on a few ingredients for your core kit. Metal armour, picks, shovels and wire cutters all need duct tape. Will you be able to find duct tape when you need it? Maybe. On one playthrough I couldn't find any for an hour, and on another playthrough 2 rolls were in the desk in the starting area. It can get incredibly frustrating when you're constantly scouring for items that may or may not even have spawned. I would much prefer a more logical approach to item location. Do we need some tools? Let's search the workshop. Do we need more food? Let's search the kitchens. The quests offered by survivors do help to mitigate this, as you can earn money by completing them to spend at various vendors that appear at night. You can usually purchase tools, weapons and ammunition that can give your survival chances a real boost. The quests themselves are extremely basic and normally require you to fetch a specific item, sometimes a little too specific, as Herschel wanted me to grab a bar of soap from an individual zombie. Now before I ventured out I checked Herschel's desk and he had a bar of soap in there. I tried to give it to him but no, he wanted this exact bar of soap from this exact zombie. Moral of the story, Herschel is an arsehole. The Escapists The Walking Dead is a decent puzzle game but lacks the complexity and freedom of its predecessor by offering basic linear goals. With many concepts from the original shoehorned in regardless of theme or enjoyable gameplay, it ultimately falls a little flat. Fans of the TV show will certainly get more out of this. It does have a certain charm, but sadly doesn't quite work and feels like a missed opportunity. GameWatcher score 6 out of 10 average. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Samurai Rabbit and I'll see you next time.